reader, unless we do, in fact, go around again inviting participants to choose a poem other than their own, I'm going to let Stefan make the call on that. But in the meantime, our final scheduled reader is Bernard Welt. Welt or Welt? Welt. Bernard Welt's poetry has appeared in the Antioch Review, Gargoyle, Allium, Live Mag, Z, Sun and Moon, and America's Future, Poetry and Prose in Response to Tomorrow. He has been a DC Pride poet in 2024 and 2025. His latest project is the text integrated in artist Colby Caldwell's Garlands 115 Unfurled, an installation at the North Carolina Museum of Art in Raleigh, North Carolina, on display through this year. Please welcome Bernard Welt.
Thank you. I'm going to just do what I do when I write, and I'm just going to plagiarize everybody else's things. Please take them as read. No, really. So I see some people looking at books, and I would really appreciate it. It's up to you, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't read along, because this is a poem in which, if you get lost as I'm speaking, I will like it all the more. So it's a performance. The story so far. It was a hard birth in an upper berth to a woman named Bertha and a man named Bert. Sad that they were destined never to meet. I was adopted by a truly lovely couple of a variety of extractions. Their roots were in Old England and New South Wales and Old Southern Wales, where stalwart farriers dug the obdurate coal out of the deep, unyielding earth, where they put their shoulder to the wheel and their feet on the ground, their knees up and their hands to themselves, and colorful Bessarabia and drab Slovenia and Hungary and Brittany and Brindaban and Bhutan and Cathay and Mandalay and Hunan and Sichuan and Iowa and Ohio and Idaho and the Midwest, the Middle East and Middle Earth, and the hinterlands and the lowlands and the badlands of the Southland. And that is why, they said, they had the gift of gab and the wisdom of the ages and the patience of a saint and a nose for news and the good sense they were born with and hearts as big as all outdoors and eyes bigger than their stomachs and names to conjure with and a busman's holiday and a cobbler's eye tooth and a costermonger's chance. As it happened, the couple who adopted me were also my biological parents, so it was almost as if it were fated. My progenitors were very rich and very poor by turns and finally at the same time. I acquired skills incredible and of no use. I kept them to myself. I profited by the labor of my hands and the skin of my teeth. I got a job and then the job got me. I was a gopher. I wondered what to go for. You probably know what I went for. I gave them what for. I considered the consequences. I reside in a modest house known locally as the estate, with my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my girlfriend's boyfriend, my boyfriend's girlfriend, my girlfriend's boyfriend's boyfriend, 2 sons, 1 daughter, 1 stepdaughter, 2 stepsons, a son-in-law, an outlaw son, a grandson, a great-grandson, a not-so-hot grandson, a layabout, a scoundrel, a wastrel, a mongrel, a rat, a bat, a cat, a dog, a hog, and a frog named Gog and Magog, with an azalea, a hydrangea, a camellia, and a bougainvillea, and a pergola festooned with wisteria, and in the front yard a single petunia, a begonia, forget-me-nots, and love lies bleeding. I got the pergola because I'm a fagola. My existence was aimless. My life had no direction. I lost my moral compass. I wandered lonely as a cloud. I came from outer space. I ate the air before me. The stars were my destination. I had reached the last outpost. My time had come. I studied history. I made history. I was history. I gave up the ghost. I cashed in my chips. I saw that all was vanity. I bought the farm. I wrote my memoirs. Italics. I didn't do it. Or did I? Present at my autopsy. Hope for the best and spend your life stewing in disappointed dreams. Egg salad for 2. You can't call it brunch if you're eating alone. Nobody knows the minor inconvenience I've seen. Money cheerfully refunded upon request. I can tell you of my own experience, life is too short and moves too fast. The days succeed the nights, but the nights outlast the days. With dawn comes a reckoning. Night falls like a drunk stumbling downstairs. Day breaks like a twig in a strong man's grip. Go out the door, get out your handkerchiefs, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Listen again. Look at the sky. Look at the earth. Look where you're going. Look out for me. Stay out of my way, right when you find work. Give me your blessing before you go. Be mine. Be there for me. Be yourself. Be someone else. I'll catch you around the campus. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll be wherever you are. Lately, some of my friends have been insisting that I'm actually dead, and have been for some time, but I think that's just because I can be pretty hard to get in touch with. Where I come from, well, people just don't come from there.